Hey guys, thanks for joining me. And if you like what you see, please subscribe.
Hello, peoples. Welcome to Sharp Ends. I'm going to review the the Buster FG designed by Sneck at Civivi. This guy is big. So this is the Vision, if you're familiar with the Vision. And then this is the Buster. The Buster has a 4-inch blade, and overall, I believe it was 9 inches. Yeah, 9 and 3/4 inches. So I consider a standard knife to be like 7 1/4. And even the Vision is an 8-inch knife, which felt pretty darn big to me. Um, and nice choke up point, really big handle, and good ergodynamics. This is just a monster, but surprisingly, for being a monster big knife, it doesn't take that much room up in your pocket. Now, you're not necessarily, I mean, if you're wearing Carhartts or something like that, you're not necessarily going to be able to fit your wallet in the same pocket, but some other tools or a pen or other things will fit in there. Keys for your car, maybe. But its profile is relatively narrow compared to some of those larger, bigger knives out there. Before I really get into this, could you please smash that like button? Leave a comment. It really helps the channel. And as always, thanking my Patreon supporters. This costs $115, and it's Nitro V. So that's pretty cool. You've got a nice full-size knife for around $100, made out of quality materials, Civivi. Now, of course, you've got this clip, which I really don't like, but it does the job, and it's reversible, so lefties can enjoy it too. This knife is so big, you actually probably don't even need to have the clip on there, because maybe you just stash it in a pocket. This Warrenclyffe design flat, there's no curve to this. It's very utilitarian type knife shape, and it just looks cool as well. So I like that, and that's one of the main differences between that and the Vision. The Vision has a sheep's foot type, and it has a nice amount of curve, which I find to be a little bit more practical than the straight thing. This gives me off like meat cleaver vibes to me, but I still like it a lot, especially for the aesthetic value. This is G10, and then the liner here is this anodized or coated, gold color. This comes in a lot of different configurations. There are versions of this. It's just green G10 and black all around. It doesn't look as flashy. And that knife might be more practical in a way if you need a big knife. Like this thing would be really good knife for if you're on a farm and you're cutting up bales of hay or things like that. Like this knife is going to go for you all day long, right? Something I haven't even mentioned yet is that this has the spine lock, or what I'm going to call a spine lock. Kind of works like a shark lock, right? There's a spring in there, and in fact, by the way, I did a unboxing video, which should have flashed up earlier. But I also did a maintenance video and the disassembly video, and that should have flashed up earlier too if you want to take a look at how this lock actually works. It's pretty darn cool, pretty simple, and very rigid, and locks in there. It's never going to fail on you. As far as I can tell, it's never failed on me, although I haven't really put it through its ultimate test. I haven't bashed it with, I haven't batoned with it, say, but I have a feeling that the lock would keep going. Maybe the pin or the frame would break first before the lock. The lock itself is substantial and strong. The ergos on this are fine, absolutely great. There's no real hot spots on this, and you've got jimping up here, and you've got like a couple of different kinds of jimp. You got like small jimping, and then this like larger jimp right there at the crown. Thumb studs are kind of small. They look small too because of the size of the knife, but they work. They work just fine, and you can reverse flick and forward flick. But honestly, the easiest way to engage and open this knife, in my opinion, is just to go ahead and use the shark lock on that. So the FG and Sneck in general, like these I really do like these designs. And for a while there, I was calling this the best knife for $100. There's been some stiff competition coming out lately, and I've been really impressed with it. In fact, I'm going to do a video very soon about the $100 mark and what knives out there you can get that are just truly phenomenal. I mean, obviously the $50 realm has been banging for years, and it felt like the $100 range was really not doing the same kind of thing. And then this year there's suddenly, I've gotten like 5 or 6 knives at the $100 mark, which have just really cool little features, a little bit, above the average $50 knife, and sometimes even things that you find in knives that are like $200, $250, $300. You're finding some of those unique type things in cheaper knives, and I really do appreciate that this is $115. So this is 100, 100 or 100, maybe it's 95. This is $20 more, and it's almost 50% more knife, which to me is incredible. I don't know how they're making money on that. But yeah, just a really, really solid design. Now, is it practical? Is it for you? That's totally up to you. Um, I got this knife because I thought it was different and cool, and it would be something fun to make a video about, and it'll be fun to give away. So, you know, I'm actually going to be giving away this. Actually, I got a brand new one right here, never opened, and I'm going to be giving that to my Patreon supporters. So look out for that. Yeah, I like it a lot. I think it's a good value for what it is and how big it is and everything. Its functionality is going to rest in the user and how much they need a big knife like this, but it is very safe with this lock on here, and it is made with good materials. I do like the ergos on this, and I like the styling, and I like the grip. There's not much that I can say negative about this, except for the fact that it's really big. But like I said, you know, like that's a choice, and choice was made consciously, and so I can't really knock them for having a big knife because they made a big knife on purpose. Is it for me? Will I be carrying this all the time? No, I honestly will not. But I still think it's cool, and it might have and it might be the right knife for you. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys. Please like, subscribe, turn on notifications, and if you want to get a chance to win a knife of the month like this guy, I'm giving away a $115 knife. All you got to do is follow the link down below for Patreon, and for $3 a month you get entered to win a knife of the month. Thanks so much, guys, and I'll see you next time on Sharp Ends. Bye-bye now.